What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Orozco Body and Mind podcast. I'm your host, Chris Orozco. I hope that your week has been going really well and you've been really able to focus on yourself, focus on growing, focus on improving your life. I hope that you've been taking the necessary steps to continue this journey of life, continue to improve, continue to just be the best version of yourself each and every single day. Um, for me, it's been a pretty good week, a little stressful, but just reminding myself that we need to continue to develop our lives and develop the qualities that we need to uh, do the work and work on ourselves and improve and just be, just great individuals. Um, Today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about um, why it's important in our life to uplift others, inspire others, motivate others, and it's crucial if we want to get to a place where we're successful, a place where we do good things in life. It's crucial to just evolve as people, but also uplift others. Nobody in this life could do it alone. Nobody could just go to the mountaintop and could just be there by themselves. We've had people, whether we have great careers or in our lives we do something great. We've had people that have helped us grow and evolve as people. And as the more we get to work on ourselves, the more we know about ourselves, um, other people look at us for inspiration, for growth, and we have to remember that no matter how successful we are, no matter how much money we have, no matter how much materialistic things we have, we can't do it alone. We have to, be able to climb up with others and inspire others to do the same. I mean, how boring would life be if you're the only successful individual and there's nobody else around you with you, right? We have to uh, uplift others. And when I say uplift others or motivate others, it doesn't, I'm not just saying it where, we just like give something to somebody. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we can uplift others, we can motivate others by just encouraging somebody to be better. Like with certain words, if you speak with your heart and you tell somebody, I think you should do this, I think you should do the other, just help others to grow and evolve. It doesn't have to be just with money, but how awesome would it be if you actually inspire somebody with your words to change their lives and improve their lives? You never know what somebody's going through. You never know what challenges that person might be dealing with. You can just give somebody a compliment. You could just help them out with anything. If you do it from the heart, if you do it with the good intentions, good things are going to happen in your life. I remember when I was in college and I used to go by the train station that was like 5 minutes away, and I used to take the train into the city. Right outside the train station, there was a couple homeless people. And one day I decided to bring them food. I went back to school, I went to the cafeteria, and I brought a couple plates of food. And, you know, for them, it meant the world. A little plate of food um, made a difference in their lives. And I'm not saying, that, it's all we can do, but, that felt really, really good in the moment. And the more actions that we have, the more things that we do well, the more that we inspire others to be better, eventually life helps us out, and eventually we good blessings come in our life. And we shouldn't just do things because good things are going to happen to us. We should do things because we genuinely love helping others. We genuinely like to see somebody level up. We genuinely love to improve people's lives. And that's really the point of life. I mean, the point of life is, no matter how successful you are, no matter how much wealth you have to help others who are struggling. And, whatever you believe in, whether it's God, the universe, whatever you believe in, I'm pretty sure that your divine, God or the creator wants you to help your brothers, your sisters, be better, wants to improve if you can improve your life, it wants you to help others follow that path. So it's crucial for us, whatever experience. I mean, you never know what experience you've been through that can literally shape and rewire somebody's thinking by you just sharing their story. I remember yesterday, or a couple of days ago, I was just sharing my experience with this random guy that I met at a get together. He looked at me, I was just telling him my story, and he looked at me and said, "Wow, like that's really awesome, and I can relate." And just building that bond with random people, or maybe a random person that you don't know, you never know what could really help change the perspective or shift something in them that could, inspire them to be better, that could inspire them to grow and develop as an individual. So it's important to share our knowledge with others and uplift, inspire others to grow and become the best versions of themselves. I think, the point uh, that we have in our lives is we have to continue to work on ourselves. We have to continue to grow and evolve because the people around us will, notice the difference in our lives and how we handle certain things. And there's days when we're not going to feel like it. There's days where we could take steps back, but we have to get back in alignment and continue every single day, continue to take steps forward. You take a couple steps back, then realign and continue to go forward. Um, this life, this life that we have, from the day we're born to the day we die, we have such an incredible opportunity to experience everything in life and experience the beautiful things. And I don't think that the creator would want us just to come in life and just be involved with negative habits, negative mindsets. I mean, we're here. Our Father sent us here to grow, to be better, to evolve as people, to learn. And there's so much wisdom we could attain. We get stuck in the negative cycles and the negative habits and the self-inflicted wounds that don't help us become and find our true purpose. Everyone in this earth was put here for a reason. There's not one soul that didn't come to this planet and doesn't have purpose in the universe, that doesn't have purpose in this world. So we have to continue to step forward and try to find our purpose. And sometimes we get stuck in this mindset where our lives are maybe evolving or growing, and we could really have a negative mindset. And it's okay sometimes to take a couple steps back and then continue to go in the right path. So this brand that I started is really to give you inspiration, to really motivate people who are stuck, who are not in the right mindset at the moment, and hopefully, share the inspiration with others, share wisdom with others. And, if we could just work on ourselves, we could be better. We could, start lowering the negative habits, looking at our lives, like really sitting down and, meditating on the things that we need to improve. Like, where can we grow? Where can we evolve? Where can we change certain things in our lives? I think most people just go through life and uh, we go through life and we don't realize that time just keeps going, time just keeps evolving, moving, and we could be stuck in the same routine, same problem for years, and it's like, no, let's try to actually face our problems. Let's try to attack them. I think a lot of people, including myself, I was one of those people that if I had a stressful time, if I had a long week at work, I would go to either smoking or drinking and, just like be in this cycle, year after year. And it's like now we have to put that energy of negativity or stress or whatever the situation may be, and we have to use that energy to how can we use it in a positive way. I know for myself, like now, if I'm having a stressful day, if I'm going through a tough time, if I'm not having a good day, I like to take it out on like having a rough, tough workout where I push myself, where I sweat, where I really just try to, get that anger. If I'm angry with myself, it's like, what outlet can I use to help me improve my life? Um, some people, um, go to these habits and we don't realize that it's hurting ourselves, it's hurting everything. And the point of life, you want to live a long, healthy life. You want to be able to uh, live a life where you get into your later years and you're really able to function with a clear mind, with a healthy body, with healthy habits, with the right values, with growth and having an open mind. Because the older we get, the harder it is to really change, the harder it is to, undo certain things that we're used to because we've been in a cycle for so long. But if you're young, if you're, have an open minded to grow, to evolve, to be better, then take advantage of the moment now. Take advantage of the opportunity we have to come into this life and really like and be everything you can be. Be the best version of yourself. Be happy. Fall in love with the process of growing, um, and just inspire others to be better. And like I said, the more you work on yourself, the more you grow as an individual. The people around you start noticing differences in you, and they get inspired. Excuse me. They get inspired by uh, your actions. They get inspired by the way you think, and people will be curious. It's happened to me as I've gone into this space of personal growth, and I've changed a little bit. I have maybe certain friends or family members that have asked me, "Oh, what would you do in this situation? How do you deal with this?" And that's the point. That if we make a difference in our lives, others really start noticing, how we're behaving, how we're thinking, how we're doing things, how we're in the right path, and hopefully it can spark curiosity in them, and now they're able to change their lives, and then other people around them could gain inspiration, gain wisdom. And we want to get to a point where, a lot of people are improving themselves and a lot of people are growing and evolving and, taking advantage of life, taking advantage of this moment, taking advantage of this. We're not going to be here forever. We're not going to be here. A long life, usually lasts what 80 years if you're lucky, if you're doing the right things. I mean, obviously some people have lived till longer, but my father was only 59 when he passed away. He didn't even get to 60 years old, and that's how short life is. So people in their 30s, people in their 40s, I mean, we're already halfway through life. So we have to take advantage of this exact moment to make the necessary changes, to get to a later stage in life and, have good values, grow as people, be good in the world, and hopefully, we could be better human beings. The point of this brand, like I said before, is for people to find their full potential and get rid of these negative habits that are hurting them, are hurting us, and just be better, be better humans, be a better mom, be a better dad, be a better friend, be a better son, daughter, whatever, and just learn to uh, work in the best way on yourself and evolve and grow. So thank you guys. Hopefully, I'm really trying to speak from the heart because I really care about other people's lives. I care about seeing other people grow. And hopefully, if I can bring some sort of inspiration to one person, that's really why I'm doing this. If I can, spark curiosity in somebody or help somebody improve their lives, just one person, that's all. Hopefully there's more people, but if somebody takes a message and somebody decides to work on themselves and look in the mirror and improve, then that's really all I care about. So thank you guys listening for the episode. Thank you for the inspiration that you guys give me and I'm able to give back. And we want to continue to be great people. We want to continue to speak everything into existence and have a long, healthy, abundant, peaceful life. So I hope you guys have a great week ahead. Keep working on yourselves, keep improving. And next week I'll be, back with another episode. And in the future, we're definitely going to have some guests on, some people that are really doing the work internally and are doing great things out in the world. So we're going to be able to bring other minds to just keep evolving, keep growing, and sharing wisdom with you guys. So I hope you guys have a great week and continue to do the work. Take care.